Hey guys, just a quickie here. I'm at that, I was just recently here. Remember the big stump there? You can go back and just look at my menu here and see I was just recently here. And you can see somebody's been at this cleaning at it again and, probably getting their grubs out of it and so on and so forth. Sign language helps. Um, and then you see the accumulation. I've talked about that before. That guy being right there all green and stuff, I didn't talk about him so much last time. I don't remember him bouncing. Maybe the puddle was a little bit big or something like that. But look at how much that's gone algae like that. Looks like somebody was digging in it. No, maybe that spot there and maybe even flung some up, whatever type of stuff like that. So you think about who's willing to do that in understanding. Yeah. So that's all I want to say. Oh, yeah. A couple of prints down here you might take a little peek at right around here and stuff. And I don't know what they're mimicking there, but go with dog or coyote or something. And if anybody can let me know what the difference between a dog and a coyote print would be, if there is much of a difference, then let me know as I shine in this heat. Majestic beauty of it all. Gotta admit, guys, you gotta admit, and I don't know, maybe I hurt people's feelings. Apologize for that. I sincerely apologize because it's not about the guy who's sick. I know people who talk to me through my channel who are sitting in a hospital bed, you guys. I'm not making fun of nobody. I would only wish upon those people to be able to do what they want to do when it comes to what I'm getting to do. Right? So if I call somebody a fool, no, you're not the fool. Anybody can call me any names. I know what I am. If they have a meaning relationship to me, then maybe it's going to hurt me a little bit and stuff like that. But if it's a person walking across the street calling me a fool, it's kind of like you're the guy who's paying attention to me and could get hit by a guy in a car right now because you're, being a fool. So it just bounces around and stuff. So, because I noticed I put up my something about fool there. And yeah, my subs have dropped. Just a few, but it's just I know it's because of people not liking my style, my way of trying to encourage my kids to be smarter in life, and so on and so forth. It's my style. I with them I'd get to verbalize on it better and teach them that I'll tell you a whole bunch of meaning behind me and what my style's about. I won't just say here's the car keys and not tell you any rules about my car. Peace out. We don't get each other, right? It's all just a fun game, this life. And when you get to stand here and really communicate who's breaking down that stump, how do all these beautiful different markings happen on these trees? How does the moss get everywhere when science is kind of confused about that? And so on and so forth, because moss isn't necessarily an ingredient, material, a matter of life, its own living thing that has wings. It doesn't have that kind of stuff, so it really does need to get places and stuff. All what you get to see here and stuff in some ways. I was just walking on the path just back here. Let's just get that because it's relevant right now. I'm going to shorten this. I didn't come in that way. Came in from the other way there, but I know I'll be able to see it right here. No, I just walked through a spider web. I wonder why I didn't come that way. Right there. It's a nice, newly planted, sure these things have seeds. Sure they drop like this and stuff. But sure I've been coming for 3 years here, and for sure I've been telling you how things produce and how things pop up here and there and how the whole farming like this keeps getting broken down. And maybe we're silly enough to want to believe the naturalists, and they'll say, oh, it's just weather related, or bears or raccoons. And I'm telling you, there's somebody aggressive out here that makes this run really well. That's what I'm telling you. And so when you get to go out in the forest and you stand beside it day after day, understanding the weather from that spot you stand every day, and you see that the nature changes how the nature changes with you do that, and then one day you show up and you know it was raining the night before, you know it was a little bit windy and stuff, and you come out and this tree is down. And you're like, what's going on there? And then you'll realize where are all the roots that are supposed to penetrate the ground and make it so. There's actually just 2 trees here, by the way. That one the big one turns into a double. I think at one time I might have said 3 trees. Maybe there is one branching off the little end there or whatever, but it kind of looks like here's the root bundle for this one. And there for the big one right there. So whatever's going on is going on. Because in time we're going to figure this out more. Eventually maybe I'll be saying it's got a tri-top on it or something like that. And, you know, the tri-believers will come into it. Okay, that's good enough. Peace out.